Hey guys, so I'm gonna show you today how we plug in Claude into old WordPress websites. Basically, we use it for our clients. And if you wonder like, hey, everyone wipe coding, but we have this old WordPress experience that where we need to use agencies and all this pain to go back and forth with them. So that's the video for you. I'm not gonna show how to set up all this thing today, but I'll show you what's the workflow and how it could work. Yeah, so you can feel all of that. I'll show how to prompt, see results instantly, and publish on production. So basically the same lovable experience, but with the WordPress, with your old website that you shouldn't rebuild to get this experience. So there's gonna be a small learning curve, yeah, to actually be able to do that. But would you save thousands of dollars and a lot of nerves on going back and forth with the agency? Of course. Yeah, so in AI era, you don't want to do all of that page builders. You want to do AI. Yeah, you want to prompt, see the result, and you know that it's possible, but just somehow it's not possible with WordPress. Yeah. So yeah, it's actually good that you have WordPress because all of that Webflow, Squarespace, Wix, etc. They're closed. Yeah, if they won't build the wipe code experience or they can't, you can't use it. Yeah, so you're suffering, you're struggling, and you cannot implement their wipe code experience at all. Yeah, so if you have WordPress, it's a good news. You can just plug in specific system to that and just start working with it. So yeah, basically my entire team working with that. So content managers, SEO specialists, designers, all of them have the system. The reason I'm talking about this as a system because it's required a few hours of setup. It's required a workshop. It's required working with your website and actually explaining in documentation to Claude how your website is built and how it works. Yeah, so it requires some piece of work, definitely, and it requires your learning curve. But if you're not going to do that, I'm actually slightly hate you because I needed like 5 or 10 years to get to that point where I can build the websites, and now you can spend like a small amount of hours just to get into new environment and some new tool, and it's not hard. Yeah, so if you just get the small piece of things, you would be able to code any website at all. Yeah, so it's just can't explain it in this video, but I'll do later. But today I'm going to show you how it works. Yeah, my client, I've set this up and I've done one workshop for him, and he said, I wanted to solve this 100 years, haha. I never finished it then. Yeah, and he just sit and the whole day he was wipe coding his website because he know the struggle of going back and forth with agency and deliver some small pieces of things in 1 month or so. Yeah, so we kind of thinking about the new way of work. We haven't finished with the understanding of that, but we're already using it in my team. So I'm basically wipe coding thing on our website. I publish that and then I let my team to fix that after me. Yeah, so we do that in a way that it's not bothering the developers, so developers can hop on the project and can finish that stuff after me. So it's easy for them because we have all the system set up. But yeah, anyways, it's like you don't wait, you just deliver and then let designers and developer to fix here, fix there, and just finish your work. But basically you shrink the time to delivery so fast. Yeah, so I would explain how the system works. Yeah, like the idea, the mental model of how it works. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna develop 3 websites, like do some tasks on that website, and I'm going to show you the entire process of that. We're going to develop on local because we don't want to develop on production. We definitely need some kind of place where we can play around, see bugs, and etc. Yeah, so we want to develop on local because it's fast, and if your website on local, it's just the Claude goes back and forth. AI don't have this delay to reach the server. We have on laptop, we develop that. We connect in GitHub. Definitely, because that's how the developers can fix stuff after you. Yeah, so that's how you let them do that and let like roll back and see your changes, etc. It's all automatic. Again, the system set up. So all you do is basically you say like, hey, grab me website from the production. You grab the website, you see the whole entire copy of your website on local, then you say, hey, publish on production back, yeah, or publish on staging, whatever you have, yeah, depending on the website. Yeah, and you can say publish on production at any point, yeah, so you developed here, you decide what you want to push, you push that, easy as that. So let me go and show you that here. So at first, it seems like it's a new coding tool, etc. But if you're a developer, it's not. Yeah, but what I want to do here, I'm using the VS Code only to spawn a lot of chats at the same time, so you can see them on one screen. Yeah, so it's just easy to me to put like 3 chats here and just work within them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm basically wanna start. I prepared some demo tasks. It's basically you're sitting on the website and you already know some stuff that you wanna fix, yeah, or you're figuring this out on the way. Yeah, so what we're gonna build today and try to implement is for one of the websites that we have, we're gonna create a calculator. Yeah, just some easy calculator with some JavaScript, etc. We don't care. Yeah, we're gonna prompt that and put that. So let's start with like running the Claude. That's how I do that. Just entering, that's the folder on my laptop with the website. Yeah, so I enter in the folder and it's just same thing for all the 3 chats. So I have 3 chats right away. So let's do that. I've prepared this task. Build a calculator. Why is it good? Yeah, I'm just copy pasting that and paste it here. Yeah, that's good. Let's wait for that and work with another website. It's already working there. So I'll open the same thing I'll do for this website for Vana. Why we do that? It's kind of weird workflow maybe for you, but we're trying to enter the theme folder because we have the .claude here and we have all the documentation here explained. I'm not sure if it's really good explained here, but we're kind of preparing that, for example, for reviews wall. We have documentation like infrastructure, application, theme architecture. So it's all Claude need to know about your website. So it's not making mistakes. So it's know how it's built and it just proceed building like it's supposed to be. Yeah, so we need to set it up once and then the Claude know how to add up to that. So if you change something, it's just updating this documentation. So Claude always know your current state of the website. It's know how to build it. It's know what's going on. So you don't need to research that over and over again. Yeah, so let me just do like this thing and open. I do like to open 3 chats because it can work in parallel. Yeah, so we can build different stuff. Claude. So yeah, it's Vana. So let's just run through the website and see what's going on here. Yeah. So I wanted to add how it works block on production page, on product page. Yeah. So if you see the website, we for example have product pages here. Yeah. So if we go on product page, it's super simple. There's nothing here. So I want to add here additional block. Yeah, that would tell how it works. Yeah, so I'm looking at it around the website. There should be somewhere. Yeah, let's find it. About us, probably. Yeah, how it works. So I'm just screenshotting that and I'm adding it here. I want to add a block on product page below main content, all product pages. Yeah, so pretty much just one task, let it work. Next task is add social share and AI share buttons on the blog. So I would steal that from from our other project. We've done the blog update here, and we have kind of specific structure, and I want to add these buttons. Yeah, so let's just screenshot it, and I'll show you how it works now here. So we have a blog post here. We don't have share buttons, so that's what I wanted to add. So let's do that. I wanna on blog posts, and yeah, I'll also just share like here. I guess that's enough. It can work out. And the last one, write to blog posts. Yeah, just an example. Write to blog posts to rank in Kitchener for wedding dresses. Of course, we have a whole workflow to build a really good blog post, and we have a set of skills for that. But just now, I want to show the example of it. Yeah, we started here. It's building on the reviews wall, and we proceed with Vona, and let's proceed with the Rich Bureau. Yeah, it's the same way. Okay, same. I'm entering theme folder, run Claude. Okay, we have 3 chats here, so let's figure out what we're doing here. We've done a new project, yeah, hello tabs. So I haven't wrote any content here, yeah, for this case study. We do have some of case studies here, and in the previous video I was editing this case study from the Farm Soho, but there was already content here. So what I want to do, I want to give task that, hey Claude, I want to add a new case study on the website. Please write the content and build case study. Like, yeah, not sure. Let it be. So yeah, basically ask him to figure out himself. Of course, I would put more attention on content, on the production, but now we kind of on demo. So basically, as a marketer or as a founder, you want to work through that. Yeah, you want to work through the content first. Maybe you want to build some Google Doc or something, and you can throw it here. Yeah, and then it would consume and understand that. Maybe you prepare some pictures, images, etc. But in the end of the day, you just shoot information here, and it's already know how to work with your website. And you see that I'm not writing anything about like, hey, we're working with this project, please research that. Nothing of that. Yeah, so it already knows the project. It knows where to watch, where to look. You're just prompting and work with that. That's one thing. And I wanted to fix the block. Not sure if I'm gonna make it, because it's actually not really good with copying the exact layout from Figma. Yeah, so it's really bad at that, but we'll try. So I'll find the design of this block. So yeah, that's my block. Let's try to make it work. I wanna fix the block on case study. Yes. It's not looking in design. Okay, so basically that's it. Yeah, we can figure out some more tasks to do, but I think it's enough. Yeah, we can actually build the whole portfolio or a lot of pages, yeah, or something like this. We can write 100 blog posts, or we can create some kind of product pages here, or local pages. While we're here, I want to show you like the same way we've done this local service pages, for example, for this client of ours. So we have all of these think vibe coded. Yeah, and you have all the local pages. On each local page you have all the content. Of course, it's a bit more complex. Yeah, so you need to prompt it. It prepare really good texts, and it's do the research for content. So it's entire pipeline of that. But we do have a unique content on each of these pages. We capture traffic and we build that as a vibe code as well. So that is what gives us this system. Basically, it's working. Yeah, I'll probably pause and return back whenever it's finished, because it just takes time. Yeah, so you're prompting and then you go sip your coffee, or you're prompting 50 of them like I do and just sitting and switching and searching for what's the task we're done. Okay, so I was absent about 30 minutes. You can see from the chats here is basically 27 minutes, 27 seconds. The last chat was working. So let's look at it. Yeah, so while it was working, I think it should miss something that I was just approving a few times. It told me that it's built, but I didn't see that in WordPress menu. So I said, I want it in WordPress menu. Yeah, so it just kept working. So nothing else I added here. So let's just go and see. So here's the local copy. You can see that we don't have it on the production. Yeah, but we do have it on local. That's great, exactly what we want. So here's what it built. Yeah, basically the Google review rating calculator. Yeah, so we typed the number of reviews. That's what we asked it for. Current reviews rating 4.5, and we want 4.8. Yeah, so we need approximately 75 reviews to get from 4.5 to 4.8. Yeah, so pretty simple. What I would do, I would add sliders here, because it's just not that easy to actually type that in. Yeah, you want to just slide it and have fun with it. Yeah, kind of go back and forth. So let me just go ahead and let's add sliders here, and let's add a block that explain why it's important below the calculator, and let's add an SEO optimized text at the very bottom, and make sure you've tackled meta info. So here it is. Yeah, trying to improve that and just throwing everything in it. Yeah, so we want it all. So let's go further and let's go to Vona. I don't remember what was here. I guess we tried to add on the product pages, we tried to add the block. Yeah, so let's see how it worked out. Yeah, so there is no block. Okay, good. Didn't make it. Or what? Maybe it did ask me something about it, but it didn't work. Okay, let's see. Done. How it works. Decision baked. Okay, do this. Let's say I don't see the block on product page. Boom. Exactly what we're planning. Okay, so we tried also to add these things on the blog posts. Let's say we have share this article, share with AI. So it's here. So let's try to get here. I'm not sure if you can actually share with Instagram. You probably can share with Facebook if I'm gonna enter that. You're not logged in, of course, but should be able to share. And share with AI, that's a standard thing for AI visibility. We're clicking, we're having like specific prompt for this, and we can place it here. So that's for AI visibility. Yeah, so we have some kind of sort of things like 404 when I'm sharing. Yeah, so I don't like that. Okay, we can't actually see that yet because it's on local, so that's fine. So basically we have shared button, shared with AI. Let's do that. Let's add, I wanna see it in one line instead of two lines. I wanna see it in one line instead of two lines. Boom. Okay, and the last one is is writing to articles. Yeah, so to nodes, hrefs, not deployed. Okay, let's see if we have it on local. Yeah, we do see them. So 1, 2, like basically 2 articles that was added here, first and second. We got here, we see the table of content, we see all the necessary things, images. Okay, pretty nice for one prompt. Yeah, we got these 2 articles. Well, let's just, I'm not reading that now, but the job is done. So let's go and say, hey, that's good. Let's publish on production. Yeah, so we definitely don't have it in production yet. So here's the production, here's the journal that was working with. So just 1 article, like basically 2 articles. It's 1 and another one, 2 articles. Yeah, but here on local copy we have 4, basically exactly what we need. Yeah, so we're good with articles. I've put it in production. We should see that, and let's move to the next one. Yeah, the Rich Bureau. So it said that it's created the case study. So let's go and see what's going on there. Yeah, so I'll just reload it. Okay, we have a new case study. Yeah, you saw the prompt. It's screenshotted, everything needed. I of course prefer to prepare all of that as a design, but in this case it's just we checking what it can do. Yeah, so it's wrote some sort of text. Of course I need to read that and make corrections, but it's have the timeline, the industry. It's got the timeline pretty right actually. Shopify, etc. It got screenshots. I don't like it, it's cut off, but again, it's good enough to pass it to designer and say like, hey, just figure out the banner here. The challenge, the results, of course need to read all of that, but it's filled out the template, so it's kind of okay. So it's even got some banners in here, so not bad. Even got some stuff, and actually it fixed this block. Not exactly what we want. It's not really working good with layout. Yeah, so it's simplifying stuff and it's not making any robust stuff. Yeah, so that's why we still need developers. But if you're okay with that and okay with kind of simplifying stuff, so there is no problem. So I do like that. I would say that I can actually publish that. Yeah, I don't want to do anything here. Probably don't like that. Maybe I don't like that different size of images. Yeah, so I would do that. And let's say I like that the cards different height size. Yeah, and then just shooting screenshot here and let it work. Yeah, and we saw that this block basically it fixed it. I tried like many times to actually make it work. It doesn't work the way I want, so it probably connect the developer here. But I can play if I wanted to. I would play and actually make it to look slightly better, but a bit lazy here. So it's gonna be enough to just fix this height around the screenshots, and yeah, probably I would need to read the text, not now, but yeah, it's good enough. So let's do it another round and then return back. Okay, so on Bana it's asking us the working tree and not committed, skip bows, posture bar. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we need to wait once again. So basically, yeah, you're sitting here and catching chats that asking you something. Let's wait slightly more and then see results. Okay, well, one more set and we are here, another 17 minutes. So we've got a calculator. We have everything needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's kind of weird behavior. I would avoid it. Yeah, I like to have it this way. It's kind of jumpy, but I'll keep that for now because, for example, we have 3.5 Google rating and we want to have 3.7. And number of reviews, 100. Yeah, so we need 17 reviews to get to 3.7 or to 4, for example. 53 reviews. Yeah, new 5-star reviews. So pretty much, yeah, good enough. We have why Google matter Google rating matters, and the SEO article with FAQs, and I hope with schema, but I'm gonna touch that now. So I think it's pretty good. So we of course don't have it on production, so let's just add that on production. I usually write make sure it works well on mobile. I don't want to check now, but let's make sure. And then push on production. Yeah. Okay, next let's go to Vona. What's going on here? So I hope it's added. Okay, yeah, so exactly what we wanted. On the product pages, let's see some few another product pages. Okay, that's it. It's here, so exactly what we wanted. We're good with that. Let's check the journal, this part. Yeah, want it in one line. I still don't fully like that. We can make it better and kind of move it here, but not to waste time. Let it be. It's kind of okay. Yeah, it's in the center basically, so I can live with that. And let's see. Yeah, we published that on the production, so let's see whether those two articles was published. Okay, so they are here, you see, on the production. So you can click, everything is here, but of course without, whoa, there it is. Yeah, that was cache. So yeah, it's already published, entire thing. Yeah, because I've asked it to, I think. I've added here that's published both. Yeah, it was asking me and I just pushed everything. So you can be more careful, but you kind of can revert that anyways. So you can tell like, hey, revert, and it would do that. Of course, I would have the button to backup. Yeah, because whatever happens, you better have a backup. But usually have it on hosting. So still kind of careful with that, but not much, as you see, because it's just too fast to be careful with that. Depending on if you have e-commerce, for example, you of course need to be more careful with checkout stuff, etc. But here, kind of nothing to break actually. So yeah, let's wait till it's done with some other stuff. I don't remember what was that, but you pretty much have it on production. And let's see if we have on production our last part with product pages. We don't actually, yeah. So let's wait till it finishes some of its tasks. I don't remember what it is, and then push everything to production right away. And let's see the reach bureau. Let's go here and reload. Okay, so we do have the same size of the cart. Pretty cool. Yeah, good enough. So what I would do, and I'm definitely like more comfortable with this than with what we have in production now. Yeah, so if you see what's in production is that black box. So what I would do, I would just, you can see it here. Yeah, the black box. So what I would do, I would just push everything. Okay, I'm not sure where to write, doesn't matter actually. Okay, let's push everything on prod. It actually should grab everything from here, but you can double check, like when it's gonna push from here, then you're gonna double check whether it's in production or not, and maybe push it from another chat as well. Anyways, it's good. I would probably fix this as well, but other than that, that's okay. That's by design. Yeah, that's it. It's finished. So let's push everything on prod. Okay, so we're again waiting for that. I've asked to push everything in production, and let's see how it would go. Time passed, and there was another 18 minutes or so. Yeah, so I'm just doing other stuff, but let's see how it works. Yeah, so let's start with our first project. Yeah, that's the reviews wall. Just gonna reload that and we'll see whether it's here. And let's actually reload all the projects in here. Yeah, so we do have, so let's dig in and see what's going on. I need some cache probably. Also can ask Claude to set up cache so it's loading faster. Yeah, so we do have page, it works, everything's fine, like it's supposed to be. Of course, I would fix that maybe later, maybe not. We have everything here, and I can check the SEO as well slightly, but not sure if that would work. Yeah, but we have Google ranking calculator, we have description, so pretty much everything is good. Let's check here. Yeah, this hello tabs thing, I've reloaded, so we see the rich bureau and we see Vana. Yeah, so on Vana we have this block at the bottom on the production. That's good. We see the pages here, and on the pages we do see these blocks with shared articles. Let's actually double check our shared article if it's actually working. Yeah, so it's sharing the article itself, so all good. We can close that. So Vana is fine, it's working well. The rich bureau, we have our case study on production, so let's see what's here. An important part I want to also show you is that, yeah, so we basically have the entire case study on the production, everything like it's supposed to be, except this black box. It didn't make it, or what? I think it's still trying. Let's see it here. No, it's not trying. Yeah, I probably need to ask it once again, but I'll stop here basically and just double check that. Let's actually do that and fix it doesn't work, or let's do it in this chat. It doesn't work on production. Let it work. And I also want to show you the admin panel, that all of that is actually editable. Yeah, so we're not only doing this, so it's in the front end, it works. Yeah, it also works in the back end. So you can see that we have our classic advanced custom fields. So I'm not sure if you know or not, but we can change all the information here. That's a classic approach of how we do that. But you saw that I actually didn't try to enter here and change any context, because we do have Claude and we can ask Claude to change anything here and fill out anything here. So if we want to, we can enter the WordPress and everything editable. Yeah, so it's fine. We definitely need this functionality, but we're not required to use it. Yeah, because we have Claude and we have all this vibe code experience. So I'll tackle that. I believe that all we needed to prove, we proved. So we have production case study here, we have reviews calculator here, and we have all the edits needed on a bridal website. Yeah, so what I want to add in the end of that, yeah, so we have all the structure. Of course, need to set it up once, and then you can work with the website, and anyone on your team can do this setup, actually work with the website and improve that. Marketers, business owner, whoever wanted, yeah, or your SEO specialist. Two things that worth to mention is, one thing, that AI don't make good design. Yeah, so if you're trying to start your website with AI, it's kind of rough. Yeah, so it's going to be definitely AI slop. We're trying to make it work well, but it's really hard. It's usually came up with like just AI slop design. Yeah, we're trying so hard, but still it's not there. So what I would suggest, like if you have already a website, that's perfect, because you can just spread your design across your website. Yeah, basically if you have design made by human already, it's copy pasted really well. Like AI can just copy paste the thing that's already done. So you're doing this core thing, and then you kind of multiply that and create more and more pages based on the core styles that are there. And the second thing is, as you saw, it's not actually doing the layout well. Yeah, so if you draw something in Figma, something like this, it's actually can't pick up, can get it sometimes. Yeah, so we still need developers here that tackle it till the end. Of course, you can cut the edges, yeah, and you can skip the developer and say like simplify the design, for example. But also if you wanted to tackle like it is in design, you need developer to get it done. Like that's how it is. We try and also to bypass that, but we still can make it. So if you okay with simplifying stuff, so then you're good. Just simplify your design and vibe code. The only thing that matter here is the really good core. Yeah, so if you build it with a lot of different tools, it's all messed up, you better clean this first, because again, AI good at multiplying stuff. So if you're gonna have a lot of mistakes, a lot of problems in the projects, you're gonna multiply these projects and your vibe code not gonna work. Yeah, because you're gonna try to prompt, it's gonna conflict itself. You can try to fix it by telling like, hey, try to fix it. Yeah, so it might help, but not always. Sometimes you need developer to just get there, build the architecture right. They also do this with prompting. The only thing that they know what to prompt and they know how to make it work. Yeah, so they have this mental model architecture in mind, so they know what to prompt in order for it to work. Yeah, if you don't know, you probably would fail. Yeah, if your project is real bad. But if it's good, if it's not that bad, you probably would be good. That's it. I hope that was helpful. In another video, I would explain how to set this up, but it's not really easy. I'd say I made the workshops for my team to make it work, to help them to set up the system, to set up the skills, and still everyone had like some kind of tackle back and forth. But as soon as it's set up, we add a new project in there. We set this up for our clients now, so they can actually vibe code this thing, and we just would support them. So if you need this kind of system to be set up, I'm happy to help. If you're a developer, you probably would figure out it yourself. Yeah, but thanks for attention. Bye.